Since we live in a consumer world, as people, one of the constant questions we ask ourselves is, what else can we buy to make our lives easier and better? And the popular answer to that question will soon be one of Google's latest work, the Google Glass. These glasses have a built-in computer allowing hands-free communication with friends, access to Google Maps, and wireless internet use with its half-inch display. The downsides to Google Glass is that it could be a major distraction to people, and also that Google has access to your location 24/7, and a lot of people are not okay with that. And Google Glass will be very expensive, and it is estimated to be somewhere around $1,500. But if none of those things bother you and you want to get Google Glass, it should be coming out sometime next year.
Hello, my name is Michael Odom. I'm here to talk to you today about the next big thing in music technology. Technology has changed greatly in the way we produce, share, and use music. In today's rapid pace for tech supremacy, individual companies and manufacturers continue to add to and change the way we listen to and use music. Whether you look at how we listen to music with MP3s instead of CDs, or how we share music over vast distances by using the internet, it's easy to see how advances in music technology continue to become more innovative and intuitive. Individuals and companies constantly push the boundaries of how we create the music that we love today, by making it easier and more accessible to even the average everyday home producer. So, what is the next big thing? Let's take a quick look at some of the newest technological breakthroughs in the music industry today. The following are just a fraction of what could be considered the next big thing. As we can see, there are a lot of products that could be considered the next big thing. However, with the constant changes and continued technological breakthroughs all over the world, the next big thing is always right around the corner and at our fingertips. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hi there. Today we're going to talk about finding the next big thing. The question is, what is the next big thing? In this day and age in the music and entertainment industry, the next big thing could be a simple song or beat you hear on the radio one day. that you then see on YouTube the next day going viral with over 1 million plays due to something as simple as someone posting on their blog or showing a friend who shows another friend, and so on and so forth. Finding the next big thing with the level of technology and seamlessness of a tweet or a post on Facebook makes everything faster and more difficult than anyone could have ever thought possible only 20 years ago. From music production to sound engineering to video and lighting production, the next big thing can be anyone from anywhere. The power of the internet has made our world smaller by reducing the difficulty it takes to find new music from around the globe from having to be a part of that world down to just a few keystrokes and clicks. Let's take a few looks at just a small portion of how many websites are now up and running that artists and fans can use to talk to each other and share music with one another. With all these options, finding the next big thing could be just a simple click away. Thanks for watching. Ugly. Sometimes it gets ugly. And we moving all around again.
Good morning. My project's going to be on basically the Miami invasion. Reason I'm talking about Miami, the Miami Heat, they're the 2012 NBA champs, also 2006 NBA champs. LeBron James, since he's been traded down there in 2011, there's been a lot of things, good things has been going down there, and hopefully they'll win, take off another championship again. But this year, the Miami Heat program and organization is real good and starting off real well. The Miami Hurricanes, football is not doing too well, but the basketball is doing real good. Basketball, they're third. Yes, and they're also playing real good with the basketball team. They're looking at maybe they might take it all this year in the ACC. I'm also looking real forward to that with their organization. The next big thing I'll talk about is the United States Marine Corps. The Marine Corps in 1775 it was made. First thing was made in Paris Island. I served 8 years myself in there. It's a lot of fun things to do. You know, a lot of things to do in the Marine Corps can benefit from. I highly suggest a lot of people maybe do 4 years and get out. I think it was the best thing I ever did. The next thing I talk about is the vacation down in Miami. Miami is the second next biggest vacation place to go to next to LA. It's a whole lot to do down there from South Beach, and I'm actually showing the ancient pictures that was down there when back in the days in the 50s and 60s in Miami, when it was still a lot to do like it is now. A lot of people go and do things that I highly suggest to go to Miami for a vacation as well. That pretty much wraps up my project, and I wish the best for everybody and good luck.
So this is the next big thing. So as music producers, you know, we all have some sort of thing to use, like the keyboards. You know, we have the keyboards with the pads on them, and we also have some sort of drum pad like an MPC or something. But I mean, as far as going toward the future, what do you think should we have next? Maybe something as far as holograms? Maybe something like holographic keyboards. You know? Something like a holographic drum pad. You know, something like anything just to make it
just such an easy experience for any music producer. You could take this on the road. This could honestly change the industry. It could make it easier for you to do anything. Yeah, imagine how easy it would be to bring everything around. So I mean, honestly, this could be the next big thing. I'm just saying. It sounds like something that, everybody should look at. It's bound to happen.
The next big thing in recording. This is a picture of Matt Immerman, the owner of Criteria Studios in Miami back in 1979. He is pointing out the multitude of control knobs on this console. It's amazing to think of how technologically advanced this console was in '79, though some may find it funny that such equipment could be considered so upscale and impressive due to how far we've come in the past few decades. Yet we never cease to advance, and here I will show another strong step we're taking forward. As an aspiring audio engineer, I know as well as most that some of your greatest ideas come to you when you're away from the studio and all of your gear. Well, there is a company known as Teenage Engineering that is fighting that issue with one of their new products. The OP1, short for Operator 1, is a fully portable synthesizer that provides some of your basic needs to be able to produce and record your great ideas on the spot. The OP1 comes fully equipped with a variety of functions. There are 8 built-in synthesizer engines that can be used to record in real time and accessed by each of their own quick selection keys. You can use the drum sampler function to access any of the built-in kits, sample anything you run through the mic line, or plug into your computer's USB to drag and drop files straight to the OP1. With the 4-track tape recorder, you can record your work and send it to the mixer function to adjust any levels, panning, or even add some final effects. It's like having a mini studio you can take anywhere with you. I believe products like the OP1 are going to be the next big thing in the recording industry because it's a whole new step toward having everything you need in a studio without actually being in the studio. Products like these are likely to be used by artists in the future for when they are on the road touring, performing live venues, or maybe even used alongside studio equipment. The possibilities are endless.
I believe that a very good example of what it is, the next big thing, is this device called Monomy. It's an adaptable interface. My name is Carlos Mendez, and my team is Abbey Road. I believe that Monomy is a pretty big thing in the music world because you can adapt it to any instrument and you can play effects and assign the right notes to be played of the scale that you choose. There are 5 different devices: Monomy 64, Monomy 128, Monomy 256, and also the ARC 2 and the ARC 4. It's a very complex device because practically it's just a box with buttons and LED. But you can build your own software to make it follow your own patterns with the same scales and the right notes, like so. You just need to be creative and the Monomy will adapt to you. I think the Monomy can be the next big thing in music because you can do whatever you want with it and adapt it to yourself and play any kind of instruments with just one device.